Hey guys, I am so happy that I am able to have this video for you. I actually had to pre-record it instead of doing it live, as you can see. But I wanted to still be able, you know that it's so important to me to be able to show up for you guys face to face, as face to face as we can get in a Facebook group, live or pre-recorded for you each week on different nutrition, goal, health, fitness, all that sort of stuff topics. So because I was not able to do live, I wanted to still record because the topic for this week I actually find so important. And so yesterday I asked in our discussion question, what overwhelms you the most? And the reason why I actually asked this question was partly to know what overwhelms you the most, but the other part to emphasize that feeling overwhelmed when starting on a new journey or working towards a goal or starting a new diet and having to change everything, or, you know, like think about all the times that maybe you ventured out to try to reach a goal and it felt just so overwhelming, right? It's very common. And especially because a more traditional way of changing nutrition habits or going on a diet or losing weight or losing fat or whatever, it's very extreme. It's very, gotta change everything all at once. And if I don't, I fell off the bandwagon and I failed. Well, that's why I wanted to bring it up, because I want you to know that you shouldn't be feeling overwhelmed. Well, you don't have to be. Let me put it that way, because if you are feeling overwhelmed, you know, that's an understandable feeling. But it's very important for me in my coaching programs and supporting you through this forum as well, that you feel like you've got this and that it doesn't feel overwhelming and it doesn't feel overly stressful. So what I always do is, you probably know this by now, but I'm such a big fan of baby steps, because here's the thing, especially when I start with new clients, it's like everything that they've done previously is always like a whole overhaul, or they get so overwhelmed because you feel like you have to change everything all at once. And I always like to say, if you try to change everything all at once, all that ends up doing is you feeling overwhelmed, you feel stressed out, and guess what you do when you feel overwhelmed and stressed out? Nothing at all, because it's easier to do nothing at all when you're feeling that way than it is to actually tackle all of those things at once. So, of course, I'm in my MO is to not only help you be a success, because like when you are successful, that's my success too. Like I'm such a, you know, I'm your cheerleader. You know that. I'm here by your side every single second. So I want to set you up so, you know, well for success that it feels easy. So that's why I always start with baby steps, and then we can build from there. So at the end of sessions, I usually ask, okay, how confident do you feel that you're able to actually achieve these goals? And I'm looking for an 8, a 9, a 10, because I want it to feel easy. If you're like, oh yeah, I've got that, no problem, or that seems pretty easy, then that's exactly what we want. We want it to feel so easy that you actually do it. When it feels too hard, you probably only stick to it. Even if you do stick to it, it doesn't last long term. We need to establish baseline habits and just keep building from them. So that's my recommendation to you. If you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling stressed out, you know, let's zoom out. All right, we can see our big overarching goal, but maybe seeing it so zoomed out is very overwhelming. So let's just break it down into the first actionable step. what is one thing that you can do right now, today, tomorrow, and so on, and turn that into a habit. Turn that goal that you're working towards, small behavior goal, into a habit. That would be my biggest recommendation if you are feeling overwhelmed. If you need help with that, or you're wanting to know where to even start, that is why I created the VIP one-on-one intensive, which is that opportunity for us to, if you don't have to be a committed coaching client to take advantage of this, but the idea is that you get that one-on-one time with me and we can sit down and come up with exactly what needs to happen in a way that you don't feel overwhelmed, that you have actionable steps and can help you get towards your goal. And I'm not sure if you follow me on Instagram, maybe you heard me say this, but something I haven't mentioned over here on the Facebook is that the cost of this VIP intensive call can be used as a credit towards future programs, whether you choose to do group coaching or whether you choose to do one-on-one coaching. The full amount of that call, which is $149, will be credited towards those other programs. So it's a perfect opportunity if you're wanting to dip your toes in, figure out what this whole coaching thing is all about. And then that's a great stepping stone to further your accountability, further your coaching in the program. So no need to be overwhelmed, no need to be stressed out. This should be coming from within as a picture it as you're changing your lifestyle. You're not doing a quick fix. You're not going on a crash diet, because we know, as I talk about all the time, we know that doesn't work long term. So you've got this. I'm here rooting you on. Oh, next week we are going to be doing a Q&A session. So start jotting down your questions, because I'll post earlier in the week. Give me your questions for the Q&A, and then on the live video, I'll go through all the questions. So start thinking about your questions now. If you have any questions about the one-on-one intensive or anything in general, just always reach out. I'm here to help. And I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. Thank you for being patient with me. And I am so excited that I can keep showing up for you even when it's not live. So I'll see you live back next week, and take care. Talk to you later.